Hi, Cats, it's Rich. I'm recording on Friday. This is going to go out on Monday. Right now, there's a government shutdown looming. This is like deja vu all over again. It looked like that there was a deal that might have stopped the government from shutting down. However, Lindsey Graham, he kind of just didn't do what people wanted him to do. He didn't go along to get along. I think this is over, a $500,000 appropriation. Hopefully they're going to get stuff worked out. Otherwise, a partial government shutdown starts Saturday. And I do believe that the House and Senate are going to have special meetings on Sunday to try to avert this, because the last government shutdown, I think it was almost 40 days. It created a lot of chaos. The markets are currently down. We're seeing gold sell off. We're seeing silver sell off. Stocks and bonds, they're also selling off. Crypto has also been sort of in a really weird spot. You're just seeing a lot of flight out of investments right now. This is causing interest rates to go up just a little bit, not a whole heck of a lot, but we'll see what happens if the government does not stay open. Other things that are going on. The Mideast, there's a lot of uncertainty. Apparently, China and Russia are going to be playing war games this weekend in the Straits of Hormuz, which is the choke point for any of that Saudi and Middle Eastern oil to come out to the rest of the world. There's a lot of uncertainty with Iran. They're saying the Iran official estimates were that they murdered over 30,000 people on January 8th and January 9th. The president has been rattling his saber at Iran for quite a while, and it seems like the United States is bringing assets into the Mideast. They've parked some ships in Israel. They've got big fleets going over to the Mideast. That it looks like they're trying to topple the Iranian regime with the help of the Iranian people. God willing, this is going to be a good thing for the world. We don't know what's happening right now. There's a lot of uncertainty, and a lot of people in Iran are suffering. What's going on in the mortgage and real estate market? Well, today we had the producer price index come out. The producer price index, this is basically how much it's costing to manufacture things. And we saw that producer price index rose year over year. It rose it was expected to be flat, but it was 3%. And this is not the numbers that the Fed is wanting to help continue to reduce rates. This is indicative of inflation. Most of this came, though, from services and equipment machinery on the wholesale side. So we don't necessarily see this translating into the cost of goods. So we may not see that inflation come over to the consumer price index. This may be an anomaly. We're going to have to see how data shakes out. The other thing, we're seeing a lot of companies are still talking about layoffs. Amazon announced it was going to lay off another 16,000 people. A few other places are saying they're going to be laying off. You've got the Saks Group says they're going to be closing a whole bunch of stores. So we're seeing employment as being a weak area. Now, what could be bullish for the rates is the president has announced his choice for Fed chair. He's still got to get through the congressional approval process, but Kevin Warsh has been a member of the Fed before. He is a banker, he's a businessman, and he understands how to look under the data rather than just at the headline numbers. We might be able to see somebody who's going to help decrease interest rates. He understands that, yes, inflation can occur in a growing economy, but that the growth of the economy can outstrip the inflation, and that will still be positive for everybody in the United States. What's going on in real estate in Houston? Listings were down about 1.4%, pending listings down about 4%, and more listings went off market. It's been a little bit cold. People aren't shopping quite as much. Also, you've got football. You had the BCS, the Bowl Championship Series. You've got the Super Bowl coming up. People aren't out looking as much. They're going to be watching football games, hanging out with their family. But, as soon as the Super Bowl's over, we're going to see a lot more people that are going to be a lot busier. We see closings were down slightly year over year. We're only talking like 20 units, though. That's not a whole heck of a lot. Showing activity down once again. People are busy watching games. But overall, we're seeing more buyers coming in and we're seeing more people qualify, especially folks who were self-employed that didn't think they could qualify before. We have all sorts of ways to help if you're self-employed, get you a mortgage and help you stop renting. If you guys have any questions, give me a ring. This is Rich with the Buy It Home Loans. Have a great day.